Let's get into it. Salute to everybody. If y'all joining me this morning, good look. Salute to everybody. I haven't been live in a minute. So I said this morning there's a lot going on. So I said, let's go live. Let's talk about everything that's going on right now. Hold on one second. Let's talk about everything that's going on. Let's talk about everything. Let's not talk about some shit. Let's talk about everything. And there's a lot going on today. I'm gonna keep it real with y'all. It's a lot going on. How you doing, love? How are you this morning? So, where should I start? Um, oh, so I was watching the news just a few minutes ago. They saying that Harvey Weinstein, baby, that's good. You're doing good. Appreciate you for coming through. I really do. So, let's get into the topic. So today, I was watching the news this morning. Harvey Weinstein conviction was overturned today. This morning, that was the breaking news. They overturned his conviction. They trying to do a new trial, but I think he's not gonna get a new trial. I think what's gonna happen is they probably is gonna either release him because he got acquitted of his other trial in California. So him getting acquitted of his trial in California and then his conviction getting overturned, that means they saw something, some inconsistencies in the witnesses. If you see a case where people that the appeals court overturns a conviction, that means there's some inconsistencies in the witnesses, that they didn't feel that the witnesses was any confidence in them, or they wasn't satisfied with their testimonies. So the case got overturned this morning, you know, and his case in California, because he had another case in California, which he was, they was trying to give him 16 years, which he was acquitted of. And now he got this case in New York, which got overturned. So either two is going to be either a new trial or they're going to let him go and they're going to free him. That's what's going to happen. It's either going to be the two. Um, that's what's going to happen. This is what I told y'all before. This is why I tell y'all on my platform a lot of times. That's why I don't agree with the Me Too movement, because a lot of times you got to be careful with these type of movements because it's an agenda. So if you look at the whole Harvey Weinstein case, there was a whole agenda, strong, powerful men in Hollywood and all this. But it wasn't, it's just like with the Bill Cosby case. You know, when you see so much people just coming out of nowhere, out of left field, saying him did it, him did it, him did it, and then you start seeing that it's an agenda behind it, it's a money grab agenda, it makes it bad for real victims. So, oh, salute, Beast One. Mikey B, salute. So that's what I wanted to tell y'all, that Harvey Weinstein case was overturned today, this morning, by the appeals court. They said that it could either, uh, my day has been great. They could either go to trial to get another trial, another case, or he can be free to go. Like I said, his case in California, he was acquitted of all charges. So with this case, yeah, make sure y'all smash that like button. We got 48 people in here. Smash the like button if you in the live. Oh, shout out to the Beat 139. I want to give a big shout out to the Beat 139. Yesterday they had Eric Adams up there. That was big. That was big for YouTube. That was big to YouTube. I'm good, Tanya. How are you, Queen? That was good for YouTube right there to have Eric Adams on a platform to have a conversation. You know, that was I would like to say that was like out the whole, that right there was out the norm. You know, a lot of people don't get to have Eric Adams, especially a lot of YouTubers don't get to have Eric Adams on their platform. So that right there was a damn good interview. And they got to talk to Eric Adams. And it wasn't on no, you know, how people beat the dude up. You get to hear what he got to say and his opinions on the topics at hand. So I want to say shout out to the Beat 139. Make sure y'all go check out the Beat 139. If y'all not subscribed, go subscribe to my big bro Doc's channel. Him and Don Vito, Keith Cash, go support them brothers. They doing big things in the community. And that right there was a powerful play. If y'all haven't seen it, go watch it right now on the Beat 139, the Eric Adams interview. You know, a lot of y'all should have called in, you know. But oh, Street Groans TV, salute, brother. Salute to you, big bro. Salute to you, family. But yeah, let me get back to what I was saying about the Harvey Weinstein thing. So with the Harvey Weinstein case, right? His case was right after the Bill Cosby case, right? So if you look at the Bill Cosby case, right? When he got convicted, it was like, oh, Bill Cosby is over with. When he took it to the appeals court, the appeals court is the highest court ever to get an appeal. When he took it to the appeals court and he won and got his conviction overturned, that right there showed me that a lot of these cases is bullshit. And when Harvey Weinstein did the same thing today, that means R. Kelly has a chance of going to the appeals court and appealing his case too. If Harvey Weinstein got a successful appeal, R. Kelly could maybe have an successful appeal. If you look at a lot of these cases, these Me Too cases, this is why I say these cases are very dangerous. You know what I'm saying? If you accusing somebody of something, and then it's coming out to find out that the people in the appeals court is looking at the case and saying that it's a bunch of bullshit, that shows you something ain't right. Something ain't right with it. You know what I'm saying? Something ain't right with it. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of cases you're going to see in the near future is going to get appealed. A lot of people going to get an appeal. I'm telling you. It's a lot of cases right now you're going to see, especially those type of cases right there that we talking about, these sexual cases. A lot of people are going to get their appeals, and you're going to start seeing a lot of shit. I think what's going on, even with Trump case is going to get, I'm telling you, Trump is not seeing a day in jail, okay? Trump, this case in New York, will be overturned. I already see it going to be overturned by the higher courts, okay? Especially his case in Atlanta and Georgia. A lot of these cases that you're seeing right now is going to be overturned. It's going to happen. And like I said, with the Harvey Weinstein case, it could be two things. They could get a new trial, because the district attorney have to say he wants to take it to a new trial. Or it could be he can go home. Like Bill Cosby, he can go home. So his case got overturned today. So that might happen. That might happen. And that just goes to show you, man. That's why I don't rush to judgment when it comes to these cases. Peace, Queen, how you doing? That's why I don't rush to judgment. When the media, that's why I always say the media, they go with this narrative and they rush to judgment, and you can't be rushing to judgment because everybody else. You gotta watch. One thing about me, I watch court TV my whole life. And watching court TV showed me that a lot of cases, just like with the Scott Peterson case. I'm gonna do a video about Scott Peterson. His case in California. That's another case I gotta watch out for. He's going to win his appeal. Appreciate you, beautiful. Appreciate you. He's going to win his appeal because basically his case is a lot of negligence in it, because the girl that was supposed to be was his mistress basically said that he killed his wife. Now, mind you, his lawyer was Gloria Allred. Gloria Allred is the one that was the lawyer for the people that came out on Bill Cosby, R. Kelly, Harvey Weinstein, the same lawyer, right? So all these cases that have her in it, I'm telling you, a lot of those cases you're going to see Scott Peterson, you just seen Harvey Weinstein, you're going to see a lot of overturns because Gloria Allred has basically tells these women to come out there and railroad these men. And in the Scott Peterson case, the mistress said he killed his wife, but all the evidence don't show that he killed his wife. The evidence in the case shows that his wife was murdered by two individuals that were in a van, and they had the fingerprints on the individuals that murdered him. It was a break-in. He wasn't even in the scene where his wife got killed. His wife was alive when he left his house. So this is why I say, man, when you watch a lot of these documentaries and you have a logical, how you say, mindset on these type of topics, you start understanding and realizing that a lot of this should be bullshit. The media has an agenda they gotta push out. They gotta push out this agenda that dudes want to do this and do that to their wives and date animals and all this, and they abusers and they're abusing their powers. And I tell people all the time, man, you gotta sometimes it's three things. I always tell people: you have the truth, you have a lie, and you have two sides of every story, right? So you're gonna have one side, you're gonna have his side, you're gonna have her side, and then the third one is the truth. Each time when you hear a lot of people talk, definitely good morning, sweetheart. Each time, salute, family. Each time you listen to people, you have to sometimes never rush to judgment. Never rush to judgment. In a lot of these cases, people rush to judgment. That's why you're seeing a lot of people getting their freedom right now, because a lot of people is rushing to judgment and not putting their thinking caps on. They just going with the vigilante justice. And that's dangerous. That's dangerous. But let's get into this. Oh, I appreciate you, Queen. I appreciate you, Queen. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that, Terry. I definitely appreciate that. So this Harvey Weinstein thing is very, very, very dangerous right now. Um, so a lot of people just gotta understand that that could be anybody. You know, when the appeals court appeal and they overturn your conviction, that means they saw some inconsistencies in the witnesses' statements. No case get overturned unless it's inconsistencies that they see. A lot of people got to realize that. A lot of cases you will see there's a lot of inconsistencies in a lot of court cases. You know, you could sit and watch court TV for once. Sit and watch it. And you'll see a lot of the cases that you see that they be televising. The witnesses be having a lot of inconsistencies with their stories, you know. So that's why in his case, there's a lot of inconsistencies. And that's why the appeals court said what they said. Just like I said with the Bill Cosby case. They saw that Andrew and when the first time the Bill Cosby case happened, right, in 2004, the first district attorney already said he saw inconsistencies in Constance's story. So that's why he never convicted or never took it to trial. They just settled it. The district attorney at the time was thirsty. His thing was, I got to get a conviction because this is what I ran on my campaign. Instead of him being an impartial district attorney and respecting what the previous district attorney agreement was, he took it amongst himself, like they always say, want to make a name for himself. And by him making a name for himself, he ruined his reputation and his name because the conviction got overturned by the higher courts. So this is why I say when you have overzealous district attorneys that's trying to make a name for themselves, you have to be careful. Overzealous district attorneys are dangerous. especially ones that are trying to make a name for themselves, that is trying to take their career further in politics. They're no different than the people that get the Central Park Five and whoever else that gets convicted. You have a lot of overzealous district attorneys that want to get their name in lights. That's dangerous. Just like you got overzealous journalists. Chuck Phillips, perfect example. Look at the whole Biggie and Tupac thing, right? You had Chuck Phillips, right, that wrote articles in the LA Times, right, about the Biggie and Tupac case, right? Put blame on Biggie. He said Biggie gave the Crips $1 million, right? Why would he give the Crips $1 million? Then they took it off of Biggie and they put it on Puff, gave the Crips $1 million. They took it off of Puff. Then they started saying Zip gave the Crips $1 million. Well, these stories don't match up and it don't add up. And that's why people keep running with this narrative of the Keefe D thing. That's why I tell people Reggie Wright, Greg Caden, and the LAPD and the LA Times use this case and basically was overzealous to make sure they clean they mess up, you know? And Chuck Phillips lied. That's why he was basically was really shadow banned, like y'all like to say, but he was shunned and he was a disgrace journalist. When you become a disgrace, now he wasn't a Gary Webb, you know what I'm saying? And many other great journalists. He was just a messy journalist that did some bullshit. And he was on the payroll of Reggie Wright, David Kenner, you know, and them over there. So, like, I was listening to Clubhouse, right? And they had Reggie Wright up there. When I watch Bond first, I tell people this, right? And I don't care what nobody say. When you sit there and watch Bond first, right? And you listen to these dudes. Suge Knight said these dudes stole from me. This was Suge Knight saying. That Reggie Wright and the dude John stole Tupac's shit. He said they backdoored me, David Kenner, Reggie Wright, Jimmy Iovine, and all of them. They backdoored me. They backdoored me and my record company. Salute, fat, salute, bro. They backdoored me. So when you listen to somebody telling you that they was backdoored by people that they had confidence in, they thought was their confidence, but turned against them and sell them out. Now, mind you, you fast forward to 2024, all the players is back together again. Know that song by Donny Hathaway and Roberta Flack? Back together again. Da 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 da. Yeah. So Harry O was cool with David Kenner. Snoop and Harry O was business partners. Reggie Wright don't talk greasy about Harry O. Or no, I would say he don't talk greasy about Snoop no more. He say what he say, but he is respectable. Now, mind you, right? R.J. Barnes, people talk what they want, but his story is not cap. Me, I read Frank Alexander book. I read R.J. Barnes' book. I read a lot of those books, right? Because I love reading. That's one thing about me. Like, I'm a type of dude. That's why people got to understand, like, I don't believe everything I see, and I don't believe everything I hear. But shit, if it's coincidence and shit is coincidence, then it is what it is. Okay? I should have read a diet book. Well, I did. I don't know what y'all dudes be talking about, bro. I always had a fat, listen, if you look at my, like, niggas say, oh, you got it, you fat. Listen, I always had a fat face. When I was a kid, if you look at my baby pictures and you look at my pictures as a child, I had a chubby face. I was short and chubby when I was young. Now, when I got older, you know, when you get older, you start slimming. I slimmed down. You know, I'm not I'm not active no more. I don't play sports no more. I just chill and relax. You know what I'm saying? I chill and relax. But if I was still active, like I don't got no problem to lose weight. That's nothing. You know what I'm saying? It's a chill weight. I like being chill and fat. It's nothing wrong with that. Salute, Bobby. But let me get back to what I was saying about the whole West Coast thing. Oh, I do. I look different. I know. I know. Um, but let me get back to what I was saying about Greg Caden. Yeah, we do. We do gotta get active. Listen, I'm not gonna lie to you, man. We do gotta get active, you know. But sometimes, me personally, like I've been so like doing this YouTube shit. I'm not gonna lie to you. Being a YouTuber puts weight on you. This shit put weight on you. I'm not gonna lie to you. But you gotta sometimes you gotta get back in motion. But being a YouTuber, it do put weight on you. Um, I noticed that since I've been on here. I'm not gonna lie, I've been eating more. You know, somebody told me the other day, yo, you fat. I'm like, yo, I'm not fat, my nigga. I'm just a little chubby. I'm not even chubby. I'm just a little, out of shape. But it's cool. I could get back in shape. It's nothing. You know what I'm saying? It's nothing. It's when I choose to. It's when I'm ready. I'm ready. Right now, I'm just cooling and relaxing. You know what I'm saying? I'm in cooling and relaxing right now. I'm gonna be honest with you. I've been chilling and relaxing. I've been in a peaceful mood, you know. But I love walking, like walking, bike riding and shit like that. That's shit I used to like to do, but now, man, I've just been racking. Oh, that's funny, Miss Mo. That's funny. That's funny. That's funny. That's funny. That's funny. But yeah, I had put on weight. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. I'm have. Y'all niggas remember when I was more slimmer? I know. Y'all like, yo, Gotti, man, you got fat, bro. Nigga, you got fat. Nigga, everybody tell me that. They like, yo, this nigga Bullets Gotti got fat. I'm like, yo, bro, I'm not fat, my nigga. It's chill weight. I call it chill weight. It's not fat. It's just I'm chilling. I don't look overweight. I don't. I really don't. But I know what they mean though. They not used to me being this overweight though. They're like, yo, you overweight. I'm like, I'm not overweight. I'm just not active, but it's cool though. I'm gonna get back. I'm gonna get back though. I'm gonna get back. Matter of fact, this month, y'all gonna see me on a 30-day. I'm gonna be on a 30-day workout binge this month. 30 days. Since y'all say I'm fat, I'm going on a 30-day binge. I'm gonna get back how I was when I was before I came on YouTube. I'm gonna get back to the size I was when I came on here. I'm gonna get back on my shit. Since y'all say I'm fat, y'all say I'm the Pillsbury Doughboy. Niggas say, yo, Gotti looking like Fat Albert. He's the Pillsbury Doughboy. Yo, that shit is funny. Yo, I gotta laugh. When y'all dudes say the shit y'all say, see, Y'all got a wicked sense of humor. And one thing about me, I'm not mad. I like the funny jokes. I like the jokes. The jokes is funny. You know, jokes is funny. But yeah, let me get back to what I was saying though, because y'all done cut me off of what I was saying. So let me get back, because I haven't been live in a minute. So let me get back to what I was talking about. So death row. So with the whole thing with the East Coast, West Coast shit, right? Now, mind you, that was a fake beef orchestrated by the labels. You got Interscope Records, Arista Records, two of their biggest black labels that sold the most units. Death Row, Bad Boy. Everybody saying, well, the Big Jake beef. Wolf didn't kill Big Jake. That's a lie. It was a dude named Jason and a dude named Bonton from the Valley. Two dudes from the Valley. Dude got killed by police. Let's keep it real. A year after. But they always blame Wolf for that beef. All that was about was selling records. Who could sell the most units? If you listen to Tupac, he said, there's no such thing as no East and West beef. But Vibe Magazine and MTV fueled a fake-ass East and West beef. No such thing. Now, if you listen to Vibe and you see, if you ever seen Vibe Magazine, you ever read, because I got the copy where Tupac said, there's no such thing as no East and West beef. Now, what triggered Tupac was that the New York video shoot. Shout out to my brother Big Worm in the building. I see you, bro. I see you, player. Make sure y'all smash the like button. We got 103 people in here. Let's get 100 likes. 103 people in here. Let's get 100 likes. Come on. Don't be too ashamed to like the live. Let's get this live up to, listen, we not 050 up in here. We don't, listen, we not the 050 movement. We don't got fake views and fake motherfuckers in our chat. We got the same 100 niggas in there, the same 20 niggas in there, but they telling you they got 900 people in their chat with fake views and fake views and fake likes. Let's be realistic. Okay? But yeah, get the likes up though. Get the likes up. Let's get back to what I was saying. So salute, family. So Suge and Puff beef was on some industry music shit, industry business shit. It had nothing to do with murdering each other. It was to sell records. Now, like I said, when the trailer got shot up in Brooklyn, when they shot the New York video, that triggered Pac, okay, to do. Yeah, that's a fact. That's a fact. He was getting Mary and Jodeci out their contracts in Uptown. That's a fact. That's a fact. And Andre Harrell was robbing them, and the dudes over there was robbing them, and he was getting them out their contract, and they was getting more. They got more money than they ever did when he got them out their contract. Now, back to what I was saying. So when he found out that the trailer got shot up in Brooklyn, that's when they did NY 87, the Dog Pound. NY 87 was the first diss track. That's before Hit 'Em Up. That's before Hit 'Em Up. That's before all them other diss tracks that came out. It was NY 87. That was the first, and it was a Dog Pound record. But they told you, the media and all them would tell you that Pac started the East and West beef with Hit 'em Up, when the first record they ever did was NY 87, and it came out of Snoop and Daz and Corrupt camp. See, they don't say that. They point the fingers at Tupac, them Cali niggas. And shout out to my California niggas. But they point the finger at Pac and say, oh, that nigga he just went crazy and started dissing West Coast niggas. No, he didn't start doing that. Snoop Dogg and them niggas was the ones that did that. He was on some, well, them niggas in Brooklyn did me dirty, and I feel some type of way. But he didn't say Puff. He didn't say, smash the like button, smash the like button. There's 117 people in here, smash the like button. He didn't say Puff. He didn't say this one did it. He said that the East Coast gangsters, he made it clear who he was talking about. And he was basically just talking about Brooklyn cats, Henchmen, and Jack. That's who he's talking about. That basically, you know, had that situation happen to him. From the dude that was from the 90s that did it. That was the Flatbush General. I'm going to call him the Flatbush. I'm not going to say his name. I'm going to say the Flatbush General. That did it. All right? Not Tut, the nigga from Flatbush. That's in Otisville. That's the one that did it to Pac. Not the Dexter Isaac nigga. He's a liar. There was a nigga from Flatbush that name is who did it. Okay? Lil Sean co-defendant. All right? The Flatbush General. So the Flatbush General is who pistol whipped and shot Pac. Now, them niggas in jail told him, nah, it's the nigga Tut. No, it wasn't. Okay? But he was affiliated with the Flatbush General. They was all in the same circle. And his mans, who was deceased, the dude Nubs, who was the one that was there, you know what I'm saying, with the Flatbush General, they thought it was who did it. But that's not what happened. Just like Wack 100, he makes those lies and say, oh, yo, Tupac got raped in jail. But never. That never happened. That's another lie. That's another lie. And that lie came from Wendy Williams. Y'all got to remember, Wendy Williams made that lie up in 1996 when she was on High 97 and said that man got raped in jail, which that never happened. That man did not get raped in Clinton Correctional Facility. In fact, he was in the population, just like how Sean was in only 2 rappers, or 3, I'm going to say, but 2. Oh, actually 3, because Slick Rick was in Clinton. Only 3 rappers that was in Clinton Correctional Facility was in population when they first came there. Slick Rick, Sean, until they put him in segregation, and Tupac. Those are the only 3 rappers that was in population in New York. And at that time, you know, that had sold all them units. Black Rob is another one, you know what I'm saying? But they had to put Pac in there because his notoriety. He didn't ask to be in motherfucking PC. They had to put him in PC. You know what I'm saying? Just like Sean. Sean didn't want to be in PC. They put him in there. He was in general population. You know what I'm saying? ODB was another one. I think ODB was even there. I think he was on Clinton. Yeah. He was another one. He wasn't in, they put him in PC. He was in population. You know, and the same thing with Slick Rick. But they put them in there for, they believe they protection, right? But during the time Tupac was on Rikers Island And Wack need to stop this lies, because this is why I don't fuck with Wack 100. If you're going to tell a story and you just going to regurgitate, tell a story correctly, okay? Tell a story correctly. The story is that Tupac was affiliated, was in jail with rat hunters. He was cool with the rat hunters. The rat hunters thought he dissed, okay, Fat Joe. It was rat hunters and Latin Kings. And they thought he dissed Fat Joe. Everybody know that. That's a true story. He was with the rat hunters. And he had a lot of other real official solid men that he was with in there. But in this thing, they want to make the nigga seem like he was a coward. He was a clown nigga. He was a bozo. Or he was a real right dude. That's not true. You know what I'm saying? What people don't understand is that the man was angry at the people that did him dirty. I heard the NFL draft is today. I heard it's today. The people did him dirty that he said was hanger-ons. They got offended because he said they were hanger-ons. You know? Now, it wasn't his fault what happened to him at Quad. He got lined up. But see, this is what the people, when they tell that Quad studio story, tell it correctly. Before, when he left Ron G house, he went to Shaka Zulu on 125th over there, the weed spot. Okay? He was chilling in the weed spot Shaka Zulu. And then when he left the weed spot Shaka Zulu, that's when he went to Quad Studio. So during that time, after he finished recording that Ron G crib, he went to Shaka Zulu, the weed spot, smoked out. Then after he left the weed spot, that's when he went to motherfucking Quad Studio. And then when he went to Quad, because it's 30 years, right? Then when he went to Quad Studio, he goes there. The Flatbush General was the one that was outside, right? Other nigga from Marcy. And I told you the nigga Nubs, you know, because it was the nigga from Marcy that was also there. I'm not going to give his name, you know what I'm saying? But him and the other two was there in the inside. So when he was inside, when they came in Quad Studios, they boxed him in. Now, I would feel some type of way when I see my mans drop down like a sack of potatoes. That's why I could kind of understand where Pac was coming from. Because he said Stretch dropped like a sack of potatoes. And then when everything happened, he got pistol whipped and shot. And then after he got shot and pistol whipped, he goes, you know, Freddie Nichols, who also got shot, chased the niggas. Damn. People forgot that story. But he collapsed and he went back into Quad. You know what I'm saying? He slowed down because that adrenaline and he had a lot of blood. So he slowed down and went back and collapsed on the floor, right? Now, mind you, it was a stripper out there. Because the strip club is right next door to Quad Studio. It was a stripper out there. And they asked the stripper where them niggas went. She said she don't know. Peace, Queen. How you doing? So when they tell that story and they make it seem like a nigga, you know, what happened to him, and he was mad at the East Coast. No, he was mad at the niggas that lined him up. He wasn't mad at the East Coast. He was just upset that niggas ain't give him a heads up. And he could have moved a different type of way, you know? Yeah, so. But yeah, so the thing is, it's so messed up with dudes. It's so much messed up with dudes say about the dude. It's crazy, you know, and that people don't understand that when you look at the story, who China Brim threatening, that's crazy. Why he threatening you? What you did to China, man? China Brim is a crazy nigga, man. That's another nigga, man. That dude right there, I don't have no beef with the nigga, but I feel like any nigga that gotta fake it till they make it, the get clout on YouTube, that you gotta fake your shit, that shows you ain't got no hustle and you ain't got no work ethic. Because my nigga, you don't gotta fake your supporters and you ain't gotta fake your fans. You don't gotta motherfucking buy views. If your shit is hot and your content is A1, you don't have to do all of that felonious nonsense. But a lot of these dudes, it's a fake it till you make a society that we living in, that these dudes don't want to be authentic. They don't want to be truthful with themselves, right? I tell niggas all the time, a lot of these niggas that you see got 1,000 views and they numbers ain't looking like how they views, and you see the likes ain't looking like what it's supposed to be looking. That mean they shit is fake. It's fugazi. Cause I don't have to do no fake shit like that. You see, I got 110 people, 100 some people in here. That's because that's my real supporters and that's my numbers. But nigga tell you, oh God, he got 25 people in his chat. Swirl girl, how you doing, beautiful? That's not even true. Niggas will tell you, but when you look at the likes on my videos and you look at the views on my videos, everything is authentic. It ain't no fake shit about me. Y'all niggas that been here from the beginning, y'all know I've been doing this shit. Y'all know I've been doing my numbers since I came on here way back. So it ain't nothing new with me. These other dudes, they gotta fake it till they make it. That's that keeping up with the Joneses. That's why they shit get burnt out. Zip with the drip, all these dudes, they get burnt out. You start seeing that these niggas ain't who they really say they are. It's the slow grind for me. I like it. I like the slow grind. You see, I'm gonna be at look. I'm at 43,000. I'm gonna be at 44,000 soon, right? From 44, 45, 46, 47, 48. I'm gonna be at 50,000, right? Soon. Y'all already know. From 50,000 is 60,000. From 60,000 is 70,000. From 70,000 is 80,000, 90,000, then 100,000. You know what I'm saying? Because I already see the 100,000 coming. But I'm all about the long game. You see, that's one thing about me. When you put that work in and you grind, all that beef and shit, all that YouTube, that fake YouTube beef and shit, that shit is for the birds. I'm gonna be honest with you. That shit that you see Charleston White doing, Hassan doing, Jaguar, right, Tasha K, that shit is corny. I watch, and let me say this, right, about that, because I want to get into that Hassan thing, right? This dude tell y'all on his channel all the time, right? He don't fuck with the shaitan. He don't fuck with the all these what he call them? The dudes that sold they soul and all that bullshit he tells you, right? On YouTube. He tells y'all all these lies, right? Now, mind you, this man has did everything that he told you he would never do on YouTube. He told you he would never, he told you he would never go on any of these people's channels. Smash that like button. Smash that like button. He told you he'll never go on Vlad. He'll never go on Adam 22. He'll never do this. I remember he was dissing all these people, right? But who he was happy to be sitting next to? Vlad, right? He was happy to sit next to Adam 22. He talks about the Nori door. Oh, the Nori door. Dude, you sacrifice your soul for clout. You ain't sacrifice your soul for no money. You sacrifice your soul for clout. Because if you willing to go against the grain for your morals as a man, that you'll go on Adam 22 and Vlad and you be cheesing like this is what he doing. Yeah, we outside. Smiling, right? Cheesing. You see all the teeth. You see all of that. He just smiling, happy, right? But this is the dude, when he go on black platforms, he mean mugging, right? He mean mugging. Oh, yeah, I'm from the streets. I'm from the hood. But when he get around Adam and Vlad, he's submissive like a submissive bitch. That's submissive bitch behavior. He's a submissive bitch to white men. And no, it's no disrespect, but that's what he is. He's a submissive bitch to white men. You know? And that's what it is. If you watch how he went and sold he tells you all about these dudes sell their soul in the industry, right? But what did he do? What did he do for clout? He sold his soul for clout. He sold his soul for clout. These niggas fake it till they make it, and they sell their soul for clout. See, Charleston White is just a little more savoir. He got a little more savoir-faire, a little more savviness to him. You know what I'm saying? He's what I call a well-read individual. You know, you could tell, like he said, he been to college. He got degrees. So he know how to be stupid and do it in a strategic way. Hassan is just a nigga that's just a dunce that say anything on some catchphrase shit. See, when you're a character and you not yourself, you do characteristic things. And you seen what that man did. He went on Adam 22 and Vlad and showed you he don't have no morals. He don't have no morals. This dude beefs with rappers just to get rappers on the telephone. Beef with any rapper just to have them on the phone to have a conversation with him. And then when he get a conversation with him, then he don't got no more beef with him. Know why? Because that's a dude, that's a groupie. He's a groupie. He's a groupie. Hassan Campbell's a groupie. Bona fide, certified groupie. And that's why people, they say, yo, Gotti, why you say that? Well, he's a groupie. You know, Charleston White, he's, like, when I look at Charleston White, he's another bird too. But he's a sophisticated bird. You know, you got a dumbass bird, nigga, and then you got a sophisticated bird, nigga. You know, he gonna say shit, but you see the difference between him and Charleston White is Charleston White gonna tell you, I'm gonna send you to jail. He gonna talk that shit, but he gonna tell you, I'm gonna send you to jail. Hassan Campbell's gonna tell you, pull up, I'm gonna pop you, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that. You know? See, that's a dude that really gotta move around with 20 and 30 dudes. Look at this, right? Hassan got to move around with 20 and 30 dudes. And he's putting each dude that he's around life in jeopardy. Because this nigga talks so reckless and greasy that they gotta hold this stupid nigga down. But he gotta be tough for the niggas on YouTube. He gotta make y'all see he's a character. He has to show y'all that he's a tough guy. he has to show y'all that he's the gangster. When that's far from the case. His sister's a big-time pastor in Atlanta. But he's telling you that he's this ill killer gorilla. That his life was so fucked up. But his life wasn't fucked up. It's a character. It's an alter ego persona that he's running around with. Because his alter ego and his persona that's what it is. You know what I'm saying? So he's a groupie. And he shows you time and time again that he's a groupie. Listen, Hassan's been at 460, he's 68,000 subscribers. But he's been there in the 460,000s since I helped him out and brought him to Clubhouse. And me helping him out with the whole Nipsey Hussle audio. He hasn't moved to 500,000, 600,000, 700, 800, 900,000. But he'll tell you YouTube is playing. No, nigga. They tired of you and you ain't coming with nothing new. He's a broken record. He's redundant. He's been at the 460,000 mark for 2 years, since 2022. He has not moved since 2022. I helped dude out. I helped him out. I was the nigga publicist. I was the nigga fucking marketing team. I was this nigga. I appreciate that. I was this nigga everything for this nigga's platform. If it wasn't for me playing his Nipsey Hussle audio, nobody would have ever heard it. But now you see his shit, it's not moving. It's stagnant. He's going on everybody else's platform, but can't legitimize himself. Niggas ain't know who Hassan was until I brought him to Clubhouse. I did help myself out. I'm at 43,000. I'm about to be at 44,000. I did help myself out. Appreciate you on videos, but salute to you. The sad part is that even the fake beefing with 10 toes down, with 050, all fake beef. Look at what 10 Toes Down did, right? All them diss videos he had on Hassan Campbell, he deleted all of them. Why is that? Why did he delete all those videos when I said what I said about him? When I said, yo, them niggas had a play. He deleted, made sure he deleted all them Hassan Campbell diss videos and even the videos on me. Because they was motherfucking planning shit behind the scenes to go at me. He goes live talking about celebrities just to get their attention to talk about them. Let's keep it real. He's sitting on talking about he's a self-made this, a self-made that. But what has he done self-made? That nigga built up his ops. He ain't built up niggas that support him. He built up his ops. What type of nigga builds up they ops? Zip ain't your mans, 050, all these dudes. You building them up. See, one thing about me, I don't talk about the nigga. But I just find it kind of crazy that the nigga's sitting up bragging about being on Adam 22 platform. And Vlad, when he was the one that made all these videos saying they were agents, they were the feds, they was the police, and these niggas is bugged out going on their platforms and another thing, right? Ain't this dude against predators? So why is he on somebody that was accused of doing something they said on some predator shit? They said Adam 22 did some shit that was some predator type shit. But I don't know. Nigga sold his soul for a view. It's crazy, right? Nigga sold his soul for a fucking view. That's crazy. That's how much Hassan loved clout. That he don't give a fuck. He'll sell his soul for a view. A click in a view. That's a nigga that ain't never had no clout. And that's a nigga that ain't never had none. That he'll do anything. He'll sacrifice his morals and his moral compass just to be internet famous. And it don't help him. That's the thing I don't understand. Him going on Vlad didn't even help him. It didn't move him to the goalpost. It didn't move him to 500. It just kept him where he was at. Why would I be mad about Vlad, about Adam 22 and Wack calling me? What? What is this nigga talking about? Dogs, I'm not mad about nothing. Why would I be mad? I don't want to. See, one thing about me is, right, it's what niggas don't get. You don't need these platforms. They need you. Hassan's supposed to be the big YouTuber. Why are you running the Adam 22? I don't get it. I don't need to go. I would never run to no nigga the platform where I could build my own platform. But you got to remember, Hassan Campbell's a blogger. He's not a content creator. He's not a journalist. He's a blogger. So a blogger is going to always clout chase. He's a character blogger. He can't hold no type of conversation. If it ain't him involved in the conversation or he can't dominate the conversation, he don't got nothing to say. Come on, man. He clout chases all day, every day. Is what it is. Is what it is. Chef G. Somebody talked about Chef G. Let me just say this about the Chef G case, right? Chef G case, and I'm going to say this again like I told y'all. Chef G had a RICO case, a joint task force case, you know, had a RICO case where basically, what's old boy, Sleepy Hollow, right? So his case, and this is the crazy part about his case, right? His case is crazy. They got him on video where they said that he was in a car driving dudes that did an attempted murder. And another case, he was there on the scene with the niggas that did a murder. And they killed this nigga and his bitch or some shit. They shot the nigga and the bitch. Whatever happened in the situation. All right? I looked at his case and I said, he out on 1.6 million or something like that, 1 million or something, 1.6 million, they said. And they denied his bond the first time. So how they denied his bond the first time, but in the second, but this year they let him, they freed him. Smell like he gave up something to them people. He gave up something to the police. He gave up something to the police. I'm just, you know, one thing that always get me with a lot of these dudes, especially these rappers, bro, you gotta realize something, man. They talk a good one in their raps, but they really not that. Okay? You could look at fucking Casanova case. I got the paperwork. He got like 5 sealed documents. He gave up some shit, you know? And in this case, Chef G gave up some shit because he's on top of the indictment. He's not a bottom nigga in the indictment. They got him in Sleepy Hollow at the top of the indictment. They let Sleepy Hollow come out, and then they let him come out. Come on, bro. Y'all niggas gave us some information. But, you know, people gonna believe what they gonna believe because you gotta understand something. You know, they love these rappers. That's sensationalism. You get what I'm saying? And when you dealing with people that's into sensationalism, you gonna always believe the sensational behavior. Nobody, and I mean nobody, and this is real, will understand that all this shit is sensationalism. They'll believe these dudes is gangsters. They'll believe these dudes are stand-up men. They'll believe these dudes is real niggas. But when you really do the real investigation on these dudes, they are nothing that they say they are in their raps. It's a lot of cap in them. They selling records. And when you selling records, it's gonna always be some lies to it. You know? It's gonna always be some lies to it. And it's gonna always be some nonsense. You know, I always tell people, right? When I look at the media and I look at just like the industry, 99% of these dudes, they got a bunch of clown ass niggas around them, right? They come in the game with no money. Let's get that clear, right? Chef G and them niggas ain't have no bread. An older nigga put them niggas in position in the industry, right? A lot of these niggas, they wasn't spending no money on no studio times and none of that because they didn't have no money to go in no studio. It was older niggas in a hood that put the money down for them to go in the studio, right? So mind you, these niggas wasn't no gang. They wasn't outside hustling. They wasn't doing none of that. They was on some, you know, trying to be rappers and trying to make it as rappers. Like a lot of these dudes. They try to make it as rappers. And they got, some of them may have a talent and some of them don't have a talent. Michael Jackson was not gay. So we not going to even do that. You're going to have to retract that statement. Okay? Shout out to the king of pop. That's a disrespectful statement. You're going to get time out for that. That was a troll statement. You shouldn't even have said that. I fuck with MJ. So we're not going to even do that. But a lot of these dudes, they don't, you know what I'm saying? Like the shit, like even with the nigga ABZ Neil, right? That nigga told. Whether he like it or not, he told. Okay? He may sit and say, oh no, I didn't tell. Nigga, you told. You told them niggas did that to you. And not only that you told that they did that to you, but nigga, you is not even a blood member no more. Because the niggas, the stone niggas lined you up with the folks. You got lined up. So when you got lined up like that, nigga, you gonna do a record with a nigga that's just like you, not knowing that you got, you know, 5 folk niggas on your head. Yeah, scheming 050 buying views. Come on, bro. Nothing them niggas do is real. They gotta buy views. You know them niggas is desperate. And it ain't even that serious to do all of that. But that's what happens when you desperate, you know? But yeah, man, like I said, man, it's so fucked up, man, that niggas gotta fake it, bro. I don't believe these niggas. Like ABG, I don't believe these niggas. Like OP, I don't believe niggas like that. I think a lot of those niggas is fugazi. I think a lot of those niggas, they have people believe in them because of their raps and who they standing next to. But niggas ain't on that. Ain't on that. G-Dep. Shout out to G-Dep, man. Welcome home to G-Dep, man. The deputy, man. Let me say this, right? G-Dep, a lot of people say, yo, G-Dep was stupid and all that. My uncle was on the island with G-Dep, right? When he came in 2010, right? When he admitted to the situation. Here's the thing. G-Dep wasn't stupid. He was tired of running, right? You gotta understand, he evaded police from 93 to 2010. That's a long time to evade the police. If he never said anything and he would have died in them streets, they would have never knew he did that. See, people talk shit, but they don't understand. They have never felt what that man felt. He was high off of PCP. His conscience was whipping him. When you gotta use drugs to take away the pain, that's crazy. Niggas is dissing that man, but y'all don't understand it because y'all niggas never caught a body. That man caught a body, nigga. And he got a conscience. And his conscience was whipping him. So now that he's free, he don't got to worry about that. Dude family thought he was bugging. Like, they was like, yo, nigga, we wasn't even thinking about that. You know what I'm saying? They was letting it go. But when you got a heart and a good heart and your conscience is whipping you like that, that's God telling you, man, do the right thing. And he did the right thing for him, for his sake, as a man. Now people like, yo, G-Dep should have came home and exposed Puff and this Puff. Let me say this, right? Because I'm gonna tell people this, right? When it comes to the whole Puffy thing, right? A lot of people don't like Puff. I get that, right? But Puff took a lot of these niggas out the hood, right? A lot of these niggas. Black Rob, Mace, G-Dep, Loon, you know, Shine, you name him, Biggie, the Locks. He took niggas out they living. Yeah, okay. I hear you, Shook Gotti. Whatever. Shout out to the Just Talk Real Talk podcast. But let me say this, right? Puff took a lot of these dudes out the hood, out they living situations, right? And took them to the next level that they wouldn't even think they would see these type of how you say, levels of success, right? And this is what people saying. I was outside yesterday, Shook God. You should have pulled up. Outside every day. Until my people posted up on me. That's crazy. But you a troll, though. God bless you, though. God bless you, though. But he took a lot of these dudes to heights that nobody would ever see. Okay, post the footage. Post the footage, brother. God bless you. Post the footage, Shook Gotti. Post it. So, Puff took all these dudes to heights that they thought they would never even see as men, right? Like, these dudes that perform all over the world, did Summer Jam, Madison Square Garden, been on world tours, right? Because of Puff. They music is still playing on the radio to this day. So a dude not gonna feel no type of way. And like G Dep said, man, I fucked up, but I'm still in corresponding with certain dudes in Bad Boy. And people always make Puff to seem like he's this grimy dude. Like, I was watching the joint with Sean, right? They was like, yo, Sean, implicated Puff. He didn't say nothing like that. What happened was a journalist, I hear you, gangster. God bless you. God bless you. Put the video up, brother. Put the video up. Put the video up, brother. Shook Gotti, put it up. God bless you, though. God bless you, though. Okay? God bless you, though. Shook Gotti. Wax Dog. God bless you, Wax Dog. We know that's you. You a troll. We don't take you serious. This nigga's a troll. But, the thing with with Puff and how people want to see that man in jail is crazy. You know what I'm saying? Okay, I hear you, Shook Gotti. God bless you. God bless you. Yeah, I know. I know. Yeah, put the video on your channel. Shit, you saying all this, put the video on your channel. God bless you, though. God bless you, though. I don't know what else you want me to say. God bless you, though. So, let me get back to what I was saying about that. So, Puff helped out a lot of these dudes. Now, he's a shrewd businessman. Don't get it wrong. He's a shrewd businessman. You know, he a little arrogant, abrasive, and cocky. But you can't be mad and say all these things that these people saying about him is true. Little Rod lied. Let's get that clear. Little Rod lied on Puff because he was mad about 50,000. Smash the like button. Let's get 100 likes in here. He was mad about 50,000 that he felt Puff owed him for working on the Love album, right? Now, mind you, I tell people this all the time. You get what you negotiate. All right? You get what you negotiate. Hold on one second. Pull me wrong, man, something and go outside right now. White puffy coat. We at the wrong too. You know you fucked up. Oh yeah? Oh yeah? I'm there right now. Pull up on me. I'm there right now, bruh. Yeah, I'm at the funeral home. Pull up on me. But God bless you, though. Shook Gotti. God bless you, though. You can't hear the troll. But God bless you, though. Nigga's crazy. Yeah, I know T-Guns. God bless you. Yeah. Yeah, somebody, get them niggas out my chat. Yeah, get them niggas out my chat. They fucking clams. They coming here trolling. Fucking track. So, yeah, let me get back to what I was saying. So, when it comes to when it comes to the whole Puff shit, like I said, everybody saying all of this and saying that, but ain't nobody proving the facts. Little Rod wanted 50,000 from a nigga. So if Little Rod wanted all that money from a nigga, but he's saying Puff did this, Puff did that, Puff did this, Puff did that. That just shows me, as a human being, none of what he was saying made any sense. Because when I read the paperwork, right, the Little Rod paperwork, I said, yo, how is dude saying he did all this to him, but he still was producing, still going into the studio, working and all that. And then when they had the updated paperwork where he said there wasn't no young girls there, but he lied and said it was young girls at the fucking at the crib. But he said no, it wasn't no young girls there. So that's when I knew, oh, it's some inconsistencies and lies with this nigga. He got paid to do what he did, and what he said was lies. So why should we believe any of these people? Because it's an agenda to get some money. Niggas be broke. Dudes may not like Puff, but let's keep it real. They got paid by the liquor company to say what they saying about Puff. They got paid to do that. The fucked up part about it is that as men, they need to think about the lies and what they'll do for $1. That's why you can't believe 99% of what these niggas saying. You know, that whole shit that they saying about, you know, Puff and all that, about Bad Boy, like, come on, bro. It's a lot of bullshit with that. It's an agenda, and it was a money play. The liquor company Spirit, they felt that he was out of pocket to tell them that, listen, I'm owed what I'm owed. Y'all taking money from me. Y'all gave George Clooney this amount of money. I should be deserving of the same amount that George Clooney getting, which is understandable. He said that George Clooney, who got $400 million off of Casamigos. So Puff had every right to feel like, yo, y'all niggas use me for my likeness to promote this liquor shit, but y'all couldn't motherfucking compensate me on my likeness. So he had every right to feel the way he felt. He felt like, yo, y'all niggas use me. That's some racial discrimination shit. So because he said that, that's when all this shit came out and, oh, this dude, like, come on, bro. The liquor company paid these motherfuckers. They paid them. Lil Rod got pictures of him talking about the Grammy they was gonna get. Right? They didn't win the Grammy. This nigga talking about he's suing this nigga. Come on, man. I just don't understand none of this shit. Everybody got their issues with Puff and all that. That's cool. But niggas gotta understand, man. The man been doing his thing for a long time. A lot of niggas don't like him, you know, for whatever reasons. And that's their reasons not to like the nigga. But all that shit that niggas is saying, man, niggas is capping. Freddie P, let's keep it real about that nigga. That nigga's bitter. That nigga got addicted to drugs. And you know, most drug addicts gonna always have an issue. Because that's what drug addicts say. You know? Most drug addicts, they all they do is get high and talk a bunch of egregious nonsense. When a nigga broke, they always gotta say something. When it come to the puff shit, it's some motherfucking hater because niggas, like, when I watch Gene, I understand Gene. Like the homie Devin Lewis and Gene, like I understand they platforms because they broke bread with the nigga Puff. So they grievances is a different type of level of grievance. Can y'all hear me now? If y'all can hear me, put one in the chat. If y'all can't, then I'm gonna come back. If y'all can hear me, all right. Miss Special, how you doing, beautiful? Bams, how you doing, love? Shout out to Cash. Joffy, salute. Gifted and Curse, how you doing, Queen? Oh, good, y'all can hear me. So yeah, what the fuck was I talking about? I had a phone call. My bad for that. My cousin called me. So damn, what the fuck was I talking about? Oh, I was talking about Puff. Yeah, so yeah, man. Everybody want to see man Puff in jail, man. We trying to see when he coming home, man. We trying to see when Sosa coming home, man. Definitely he trying to come home, man. Free him, man. Free him, man. I was just on the phone with him. That's who I was on the phone with, man. Free him, man. You know what I'm saying? Some bullshit, you know, but when he come home, he'll tell y'all. You know, right now we working on some business. But yeah, what the fuck was I saying? The fuck was I talking about? Oh, Puff, yeah. So yeah, with Puff, yeah, so all this, you know, they been wanting to get at Puff, man, since the 90s, man. They wanted to lock that man up. You know what I'm saying? You know, him being indicted, him being basically, you know, investigated way back in the 90s. So it's just like with Suge, man. They want to get you, you know, they want the man out the way, you know, and it's a lot of jealousy and it's a lot of hate because the nigga been in position for 30 years. So you've been in position this long, man. Niggas feel some type of way about that. But we all know that's some bullshit. You know, we all know that these online people is trying to eat off a Puff. Let's keep it real. You know, it don't make no sense to me. I don't get it. You know what I'm saying? Keep trying to say the man paid them Crip niggas when he didn't. It is what it is. Love you too. Love you too. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, let me get into this Wack 100 fucking this whole Wack 100 Gene Deal situation. So I'm on Clubhouse. Somebody sent me a room. They said Wack 100 is on Clubhouse arguing with Gene. So I looked at the whole argument and I said to myself, hold on. What the fuck is going on here? Why is and the thing is, Wack lied on Gene, bro. He lied on Gene. He lied on Gene. Wack sat there and lied on Gene did. You know what I'm saying? Shitted on Gene did when Gene ain't said nothing about dude. Gene don't even talk about dude. Dude just been trying to shit on that man name. Gene, one thing I respect about Gene speaking his truth. Speaking his truth. Niggas could be mad all they want. You could say whatever you want. But, nigga, Wack and all them niggas is frauds. Reggie Wright, Wack, all of them, they are frauds. These niggas got voices because niggas in their city is not checking them. Right? Wack got a whole platform where he just lie about everything. It don't even gotta be true. He just lies. That's just his favorite thing to do is lie. So when a nigga goes on a platform on Clubhouse, the nigga couldn't even be real with his shit. He say K Slay's his brother, right? But nobody has ever asked Wack, why you didn't go to K Slay funeral? He'll tell you, but they have a closed casket. Okay, they had a closed casket. They wasn't opening the casket. But that still don't say that you can't come to the nigga funeral and pay your respect. See, my thing and my issue is this is niggas he don't know and say all type of cornball shit. Disrespecting Biggie, uncalled for. Disrespecting Pac, uncalled for. Whatever reason you don't like these niggas, if Big or Pac must be fucked your bitch when they went out there to Cali and you feel some type of way. Cause it ain't no way a nigga could hold all these grudges. Nigga, you was incarcerated in the 90s. What is your issue with niggas if you ain't did nothing with? You wasn't in the streets in 97. You wasn't in the streets during this time. So what is your issue? Reggie Wright brought that nigga to death row. That tells you the type of people Reggie Wright affiliate himself with. That he bringing miscellaneous ass niggas around Suge. Yeah. These dudes make theyself bigger than what they are. Okay? And it's sad. It's sad. They come on YouTube and they want to be who they not. Homeboy want to be that dude. He want to be like Suge. Suge got tricked out of his freedom by Reggie Wright and David Kenner, like I told y'all. All that was Wack saying, as a businessman, he has failed. What has he done for his artists? What has he done for his artists? Blueface, In Jail, Game album, flop because the promotion, he was spending so much time on Clubhouse that he wasn't even helping to promote that album. Him not paying for the NBA Youngboy feature, but he's supposed to have close ties with Birdman. You shouldn't even be able to pay for that. That should be on the humble to get that feature. You and fucking this one and that one. Like, to me, it was just a whole lot of lies with the nigga. Him dissing Nipsey messed up the whole situation with the verse on Game album. So this is why, when people say what they say, they just hate. They just hate the facts that the man is a horrible manager. He's just an internet troll. All he do all day is troll with niggas that are failed YouTube niggas that went to Clubhouse because they got ran off of YouTube. You know? That shit weird to me. With the Keefy D thing. And let me say this about the Keefy D situation, right? Keefy D, and this is what a lot of people need to understand. Is the fall guy. But he's a stupid nigga. Because he sat on the platform and said all that shit. See, he was in cahoots. All these niggas working the same team. That's why when Gene said what he said, he spoke facts. Wack going at Gene because, hey, chilling with love, how you doing? Wack going at Gene because he fucks with Reggie Wright. Reggie Wright and all these niggas was in the same circle. But what happened was everybody comes to life, you know? And that's what it is. You know? You know? Yeah, so shit crazy. Yeah, okay, I hear you. So that's crazy. Great live you did, chilling with love. That's crazy. That people really think that what come out that man's mouth is facts. Why is it that when people look at it like this, right? Gene said what he said, and he got caught in a lie. He caught Wack in a lie. Wack couldn't say nothing back because he know he a fraud. People got to remember, K Slade was cool with Suge Knight. Wack got cool with K Slade through Ray J because of his association with Suge Knight. And that's how he got cool with that nigga. See, Wack is what you call a janky promoter. Wack. You a good, he'll sell you a good selling you. A bullshitter. You know what I'm saying? That's what that nigga is. A bullshitter. That nigga got two artists, and all his artists ain't dropping. Something ain't right. That all your artists is not doing nothing. They all something with them. Come on, man. It has to tell you something that it's him. It's him. And that's why it's a janky promoter. You know, he's a janky promoter. You know, so when Gene set the record straight with that nigga and addressed that nigga the way he addressed that nigga, he told the facts. He kept running out the room. He don't want to have no conversation as a man, you know, but he said all this about this man. He talked greasy about Gene for the last couple of years. He been talking greasy about that man. And Gene ain't never, wasn't even studying him. He was talking about what he was talking about. That man inserting himself, dissing him, until Gene had enough of it. Can't keep poking at a dude, and you think a dude just gonna let you poke at him? Come on, man. And we know the Brooklyn dudes that Gene was talking about. Yeah, you know? So, dude's a clown. Dude's a clown. You know, I tried to be cool with the nigga Wag. I tried. I really did. Tried to do business with him, but he rubbed me the wrong way on certain shit he do and say. You know, even when, you know, I brought the R. Kelly situation to him, you know what I'm saying? I didn't even get no type of, you know, and I wasn't looking for that because it's cool. But I would have said, yo, Gotti, thanks for that. That was a dope one that you did. You brought me the content, you know. But some niggas like him is just, they got egos, and he's a narcissist, and he gotta feed his ego. He gotta feed his ego. You know what I'm saying? It's something like the whole shit with, like, when I was watching that shit with Bill Haney and Floyd. That shit was crazy. You know what I'm saying? You know, if you watch the situation with Floyd and Bill Haney, that right there just showed you, like, dudes just do too much, man. You know, dudes do too much, and it's crazy to me. You know, on So yeah, man. Even with the Bill Haney situation with Floyd, man, it just, dudes just look disgusting, man. The internet just made dudes look crazy, man. That's one thing I don't understand with the internet, right? Dudes can have like, one thing I don't understand. It show you the character of certain type of these men, right? That everybody takes it to the internet. Everybody takes their discrepancies to the internet, right? And talking about, yo, I'm official. Like, all that. Like, come on, bro. All that, the promote and all that. Like, I'm gonna keep it real. Floyd do a lot of shit, but when a dude gotta drop nigga and I'm in the streets, I'm chilling today. I'm chilling today, Miss Special. I ain't really doing nothing. And a nigga gotta come on the platform and say the nonsense that niggas be saying. Like, that whole Bill Haney shit. When I saw that shit with Floyd, I said, all these niggas is the same. All these loudmouth niggas. And I'm gonna be honest, Bill Haney is just like Wack. A lot of these loudmouth niggas, even John Morat Pops, a lot of these dudes be loud mouths, and they want to live through other niggas. And they come on here and they talk the talk, but don't walk the walk. Dudes be looking corny, and they be looking corny. Whether it's Charleston White, whether it's Hassan Campbell, a lot of these dudes just look corny on the internet. And what social media has shown people, and it shows people every day, is that how corny do certain people gotta be to get on this motherfucking shit and just talk and say stupid shit and do stupid shit for a fucking view. It don't make no motherfucking sense. Peace, Queen. How you? How you, Queen? It don't make no sense. Grown men gotta be grown men, man. Men gotta be men. You know? Dudes ain't acting like men. Dudes is acting like bitter baby mamas and bitches. Trolling and all that. You know? Dudes be delusional. And this is what I'm talking about. This social media age. Niggas be in their 40s and 50s looking crazy. Whack trolls. All these loudmouth niggas, whether it's Whack 100, Bill Haney, whoever it is, Charleston White, Hassan Campbell, they all had John Morant, like I said, John Morant Pops, they all have the same characteristics. All got the same characteristics. These is grown men. acting like motherfucking man-childs in a second childhood. That's why you can't respect none of these dudes as men, because they don't move on solid integrity. You know, they don't move on integrity, man. They move on being gossip queens, and I don't respect none of these dudes, man. It's like the chick with Tasha K, right? Jaguar Wright is another one. I appreciate that, queen. Jaguar Wright, she come on here, instead of her getting therapy and fixing her life, she lost the child. She came on here and threw all her burden and all her misery and all her bullshit on the people that ain't had nothing to do with the death of her child. Right? They ain't had nothing to do with the death of her child. Her child lost his life. You know, God tells us we don't hold no grievances with people. She online holding grievances with people that don't owe her nothing. You know? This ain't the way to get around life. Coming on here violently charged, feeding your alcoholism, your drug habits, and just come on here just with wretched anger and disgust. And all y'all do is feed off of that and support these type of people, man. You know what I'm saying? Just like when dude went on Tasha K, the Bilal dude, when he went on Tasha K and said what he said about Will, I said, damn, this nigga knew this man for 40 years. If I know somebody for 40 years, why would I go online and disrespect this person that I knew for 40 years? I'm a piece of shit individual. If I held all this hate and this jealousy for one man that changed my life, that changed my living circumstances, and I come online and say, I didn't have a fallout with this man. I didn't have nothing with this man. I just woke up one day and said, you know what, fuck this. I ain't got no paper. I fucked up my bag. I'ma just air this nigga out. Now I can understand somebody, you know, I fell out with this person. I ain't speak to them 15 years. Me and him ain't been on good terms. I understand that. But I don't understand somebody that been with somebody 2 years ago, 3 years ago, or even recent, and you fall out with a nigga. That means you already had that in your intentions to fall out with him. You already had motives. You already was jealous. Because it ain't no way, my nigga, I write you in my book, I shout you out, and then you do me like that. Shit with, you know, the shit with Bobby Brown's sister, like, people are out here feeding off of devil shit. A hater is the devil. You ain't working on motherfucking, or you ain't doing God's plan, you doing the devil's plan. Because ain't nobody gonna hate on somebody just to be hating on somebody. A lot of these people be demonic individuals. And they don't have no problem feeding their ego on their demons and on their evil jinns. So that's the type of people they are. You know, so it is what it is, man. I just wanted to come here and just rap with y'all for a minute to talk about a lot of these people, man, on the internet, man, because social media just breeds a lot of evil shit, a lot of demonic energy, man. You know what I'm saying? And that's what it is. That's what it breeds off of, you know? So it is what it is, man. I thank y'all for pulling up. You know what I'm saying? Just stop, you know, and I don't tell people to stop watching who they want to watch. You know what I'm saying? Because y'all gonna support who y'all gonna support. But I feel as a human being and as an individual, man, supporting these motherfuckers that really is fugazi, because they are fugazi. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no way in this world these people ain't fugazi. They are fugazi. You know what I'm saying? They are fugazi. And all of them know they fugazi because there's no way in the world that you can't be fugazi doing what you're doing. If you feel like you want to be a Storm Monroe, or you want to be Hassan or Charleston White or Tisha Tills or motherfucking Jaguar Wright or Charles, all these motherfuckers, they don't have no talent. They only talent is to be messy. And if you a grown man and woman and your only talent is to be messy, then you ain't living right. You not living what God gave you, the gift that God gave you. You living off the gift of the devil.
He was exhausted. He was just happy to be in his own bed with his toys. Is he okay? I don't know.
You know?
I mean,
it is what it
he's been
is.
through a lot, but he seems physically okay, yes.
I'm gonna just be honest with y'all. But it is what it is, man. Salute to y'all.
I'm really worried about
Y'all have a blessed afternoon. I enjoyed rocking.